Hi, you guys. It's me, Ty here. I was just going to talk about another common issue with the Honda Fits. Well, as many of you guys have been following my channel over the years, I just got back from Cambodia. I got dental work done over there for the whole winter pretty much, and um, so when I got here, when I left, I went ahead and I pretty much winterized my car, and I disconnected the battery cables and everything, and I stored it in my family's Quonset, which their old Quonset it leaks pretty bad through the roof. Like all the old nail holes. Um, Sometimes the nails will fall out, and that'll let a little bit of rain drip inside of there, and then also the caulking goes bad on the tin, and it just drips in there. It's almost like it rains. And so when I got home here to the USA in June, I went to my car there and I go to open up the driver's door, and I was surprised to find mold. Um, it was all over the seats and all over the carpet. It wasn't on the plastic and it was not on the headliner, but I never dealt with mold in a vehicle. I guess we're not from Florida where they have all that humidity and everything. So I went in and I called up all my family members and friends, and they're like, we've never dealt with mold in a vehicle. And I was trying to think of how it got in there, in which these Honda Fits, they're notorious on their back hatch on them, where people said that the sealing or the caulk or whatever in there goes bad around the hinges. And like mine, it I don't see any cracks in there or nothing, but yeah, they claim that you don't even notice it either. And which I graduated from college last year, so I do remember that when I'd be driving to college, sometimes I come to a stop sign and it was, raining or snow, whatever, and I'd hit the brakes to stop at a stoplight, and sometimes water would come right out the top of the headliner where it meets the windshield and drip on my school books in the front seat. So this car, I definitely know that it can get water inside of it or whatever. And even during the school year, I could always feel that like the seats were kind of damp in there, like they were never totally dry. And another thing about this car, like just how it seals up in there. Maybe it's just having this much glass or whatever. But if you close the door in this thing during the summer, it will cook you out like I'm talking suffocate. Because like all my other cars and pickups, I've never had that issue. Like American cars, you get them in the hot summer or whatever, and it doesn't feel like you're gonna die in there of heat to not be able to breathe. So I went ahead and I went over to YouTube of how people treat mold inside their cars, and what most of them are doing is using white vinegar. They said. So what I ended up doing is I went to Walmart or Menards years ago. I bought a little spray bottle. I think it was like in the cleaning department or the garden department at Walmart is probably where I got it, and it was only $1. And I put white vinegar in there, and I sprayed it all over the carpeting, all over the seats, and then after that, I went ahead and I got an old ice cream pail of hot water I put in it, and then I dumped some white vinegar in there too, and mixed it all up, and then I had this brush here. I think I got it from the cleaning department at Walmart. It's a yeah, just I don't know, maybe a detailing brush. I don't know. It was just, but it's got really tough bristles on it, you guys. And I went ahead and I scrubbed the snot out of that mold. And I was wearing a dust mask too when I was doing all this, you guys. And then afterwards, I went ahead and I got my shop vac, and I went ahead and I vacuumed all the water out of the seats and out of the carpet or whatever. And which I learned that years ago because I used to have a speedboat, and I loved washing all the dust off it and everything. And of course, your nice carpeting in there is just soaked, so I'd always use my shop vac, and it would just suck all the water out of it, and then your carpet is nice and dry. So but yeah, so after I got that all done, I just went ahead and I threw a new car scent air freshener, the little pine tree ones you get at Walmart in the automotive department in there. And whenever I'd be driving around, I would always have the windows rolled down, all four of them, when I'd be going down the highway at 70 miles an hour, and just to air out and just give it to be able to kill that mold and everything. And now it's been 3 weeks since I've been home in the USA. And I've been putting a lot of miles on because I've been job hunting and everything, where I put on 300 miles a day or so, just chasing around. And yeah, I couldn't smell the mold or whatever, but yeah, I'm in good health and or whatever. And I'm not saying this is the right way to do it, you guys. I'm no professional on this. This is my first time to deal with mold, but yeah, it definitely worked for me. And then I do remember, like one of the ladies in our community, their house, they had a fire and they had a lot of smoke damage to like all their pictures and stuff years ago, and their clothing, and they put it all in a storage container, which they're rodent proof and everything. And she said they put like an ozone bomb in there, or an ozone machine. And I've heard of people like getting stinky smells out of their cars with those. I couldn't find one of this ozone bomb or whatever on eBay. I didn't notice it anyways. But yeah, they said it's like a fire extinguisher. It'll take your breath right away. You can't be in the vehicle when that ozone bomb goes off or whatever. But so yeah, I thought about buying one of those and throwing it in the car, but I couldn't find anything that actually said ozone bomb on it. So I never did spend the money on one, you guys. But yeah, like I said, I'm happy with my results. I hope this helps you guys out with your Honda Fits, because I've stored a lot of my other vehicles in the Quonset over the years, and we've never had mold issues in them. And that must just be because all of your American vehicles are sealed really good from not letting water in, whereas the Honda Fit, which is notorious for letting water into the cab. So, all right, I hope this helps you guys with your Honda Fits. And if you guys like this content, like, share, and subscribe. All right, later.